Hi you guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. So I'm going to be setting up my A7 pocket size Moterm, and this is in black Croc, and this is, I believe, the Luxe. So it is a little bit bigger than the standard pocket size that Moterm sells. So inside here, I just have the rings that it comes in. I'm not going to change them out, which I normally do. I'm just going to leave the silver rings. And this probably is, I would say, about 19 millimeters, probably the smallest ones they have. You have your back pocket, and you have all of your card slots here. So I do have a full review and of unboxings of this and sort of the specs. So if you want to check out that video, I'm going to try to link it here and you can check that out so you can get a full understanding of everything that this includes. So I'm going to set it up for the month of August. I don't know how we got here, but we are officially here. So I'm just going to show you what I'm going to be putting in here, and hopefully this will lay flat. That is my only problem. So I'm just going to open that up and remove this fly leaf for now to decide if I want to put it at the front or back. So I'm going to just put in some inserts. I always put a little slit in my inserts, even though it's easy to open and close. As you can see, I always grab it and just open up my rings. I have no regard for ring etiquette. So next, I'm going to be putting in here my calendar. So I've been using this calendar that I printed, and that is just the year at a glance, along with some fall decor. So we are officially moving into fall. So I am excited because I am a fall baby and I love everything fall. So I have this calendar here. It just says September on it. And it's crazy that we're moving into September. Like, I don't know where the year has gone, but we're finally here. So I do need to fill this out. So let me actually fill this out off camera and then I'll be back. Okay, so I ended up just doing all of them. So I ended up doing my calendar, and this is how the calendar looks inside. It is just a monthly view, and then you can just circle the month up here, and I could write in September as well. So what I'm going to have to do is, because it has a calendar basically printed on both sides. So if you were only using one side, then that's fine to continue to your next month, which technically you would do here. So right here, I could just continue and just put in October, which I think I'm going to do for the rest of the year because it won't be too bulky. But what I'm going to have to do is just probably pin this together. So I'm just going to take this one here, as you can see here for September, and I'm going to just line this up and put a little paper clip to keep it. And that way, if I decide to keep this or if I want to move on and not keep it, I can do either one. So you would just basically flip from September as your calendar reference and then go into the month. Next, I'm actually going to put in another, I have here another divider. So I'm going to put this one here actually, and I think I'm going to put actually my week going just back to back. So this is the same setup. So you basically have it on one side. So because the week does start of September on a Friday, I can still use this side instead of having to do the same thing, like attaching this maybe to here, and then I would jump in the week. I can just start it from here, and then I have my September now weeklies in here as well. And then going into, I just have some vellum here, and I'm going to leave this vellum in here like this. And then all of my notes are going to go behind. So I always keep the same notes. You're going to see this a lot of times. Usually I just like to switch out my decor. So I keep my like grocery list, any clothing lists that I have in here, and any notes that I want to keep. I'm just going to always pop these back in because that is important. And I'm actually going to flip this because I think I'm going to put my fly leaf in front. And then I'm going to close this up. And I have this that I've used many years now. And I love her holding her pumpkin. So this will be my back page. And just do like this. And I think I want to add in some of these page tabs so I can get to things a little easier. So I'm going to use one for my calendar. And let's use one for my weeklies. And then I'm going to use one to go into my grocery list. And I may or may not put little notes here. I have groceries there. I have my sort of fall wish list of items I want to get. So I'm going to put that here. And then I think that is it. So let's do this. And I do have this Filofax one here as well that I could probably use for my calendar, but it's not necessary. So, or maybe I should have started with my calendar, but I don't. I'm just adding these in because I do have them, and it is always good to have like little side tabs to go to things quickly. So I will probably end up putting some stuff on here to mark off what it is. So I think I might end up putting one here instead for the calendar. So let's just do a quick flip. So I have in here, let's put my pen, and this is just, let's see, it is the Otho Slimline in 0.5, which is my favorite size of pen. So I just have, it says here, basic fall witch, and then my calendar and some cardstock, my September calendar. And then I have in here my September weeklies, and then some vellum, and then my grocery list, and then my clothing wish list. And then I just have this as kind of support at the back. So that is my entire setup now for September. Definitely check out my unboxing of this if you want to have more details and where to purchase it from. And I will see you guys in another video.